999 with Michael Burke.
Tonight on 999, a freak lightning strike at 4,000 feet.
The whole glider was just disintegrating.
A biker trapped beneath a farm trailer.
I assumed he would be dead.
And a mystery celebrity revives an MP.
If you're going to drop dead in the street, you must drop dead next to somebody who knows what to do.
On a sunny day in April 2 years ago, Graeme Cooper realised a dream. He'd always wanted to go up in a glider, and he'd picked the perfect day for it.
My girlfriend Caroline, she bought me a day's glide, and it was a birthday present, 30th birthday. It's something I've never done before, and it's something I've always wanted to do. I was fairly nervous, a bit apprehensive. I was looking forward to it.
Have you seen one of these before? Never. You'll be sitting in here.
Graeme and his instructor are played here by gliding experts.
You've got a collection of instruments, but much more interesting is to look out the window. You've got a good view, as we shall see.
It was a perfect day, and Graeme's instructor was keen to take advantage of the excellent gliding conditions.
Okay, Graeme, here's your parachute.
Peter handed me a parachute. I thought it was a bit strange. I'm never going to need this. He buckled me into the seat. There's like 5 straps with a centre buckle. We were about to go, and I was getting a bit nervous.
Yes, we have to bail out up there. You have to get the canopy off. That's the canopy jettison lever there, and this one here is the lock. Okay. I've flown 7,000 launches. I never dreamt of getting out yet, so the chances of that happening are extremely remote. Okay.
It's as if you're like a bird, I suppose. You're there without an engine. There's amazing views. You're looking at really nice scenery. It's unreal.
Okay, Graeme, you see that cloud slightly to our left? We're going to go towards that. Okay. Underneath it, because under there, there should be an updraft, a strong thermal.
Peter explained that to actually get lift, we have to look for thermals, and he's like looking for clouds. They're sort of like landmarks. It's just currents of rising air that keep us up in the sky.
And once we're there, we can expect to get lift. Yes, we'll circle underneath it and climb up really quite rapidly.
When you get in these thermals, you can really feel it.
Oh, I can feel it going up now.
Graeme was taken up half a dozen times during the day. By the time they set off on their last flight, the weather conditions were deteriorating and thunderclouds had begun to form. But gliders are designed to survive lightning strikes, so Graeme saw no reason to worry.
I was out playing cricket with my son Andrew, and several gliders were up in the sky, and on the one side we didn't notice this big black cloud starting to form. At the time we didn't think too much of it, and when I pointed out to Andrew, we had a look and just commented that I hope it wasn't going to disrupt the cricket.
Lightning is formed when you have particularly heavy rain clouds, essentially, which are charged with static electricity. The charges leap in the form of a very large spark. But aircraft are particularly prone. It's believed that a lot of aircraft trigger lightning strikes themselves. They do have a metallic structure inside them which makes them attractive to lightning, but it would be perfectly capable of carrying a normal lightning strike, shall we say.
Because it's getting quite dark in front, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we're going back to land very shortly. We'll just do a quick climb up here, and then we'll go back to the site.
Right.
You need to get near these clouds to get the lift. Nothing to worry about.
With the flash that was blinding, the bang really shook you. Again, it wasn't the normal thunder.
It actually perforated my eardrums.
The whole glider was just disintegrating.
It's as if 3 bits of Semtex had gone off inside.
The village down the road, people rushed out of their houses thinking a plane had crashed.
I could hear the pilot shouting something, but I couldn't make out what it was. So I think, shit, I've got to get out of here. I'm going to die. Straight away I pulled the ripcord. The parachute had opened. That was real nice. That was amazing relief. I looked down. I could see quite in the distance the other parachute had opened. I looked up again, and there was bits of glider falling down, big sharp bits, and I thought that was going to hit me, hit the chute, rip the chute.
I remember a wing spiraled downwards very, very slowly, almost in slow motion.
I chose not to look at that again and just concentrate on what I was doing.
The pilot was the first to land.
I could see the pilot landed quite heavy. He wasn't moving. I could see him. I didn't see him moving. There's no way of steering this parachute, it's just an emergency parachute. I was wondering where I was going to land. I could see in the distance like trees and roads, houses. I went across the road, but I could just see the flat roof. People had come out, they'd heard this bang. I couldn't hear a thing, there was a real loud ringing in my ear.
Clearly he was in shock, but just sort of just holding his head, basically. But he kept on saying, I can't hear, I can't hear, I can't hear.
My ears!
Graeme suffered perforated eardrums and minor cuts and bruises, but was otherwise unharmed. The pilot broke his ankle. It turned out they'd been hit by a bolt of lightning 20 times more powerful than normal.
They were very, very unlucky because they took the first strike of a storm. They didn't know anything was happening, and they took a very, very severe strike. The lightning entered near this wingtip, was conducted through the structure here along aluminium rods. The rods began to twist and buckle. This is a sort of rod that you might expect to find inside the wing of a glider. It would be perfectly capable of carrying an ordinary lightning strike current without damage. This is what was recovered from the wreck of the glider.
The twisting had broken the rods and caused the lightning to arc inside the wings.
And these effectively heated to something like the temperature of the surface of the sun within a few millionths of a second, and these served to blow the wing apart.
It hasn't put me off gliding again. In fact, I have been up again. I wanted to prove to myself that it was something I could do. I've always wanted to do gliding, always wanted to do parachuting, but I've got the 2 in one day. Not many people have done that, I doubt. I think Caroline wanted it to be a memorable 30th birthday. It certainly was.